went sunbasking at exactly 8:05. So let's go back in and continue napping because she's sleeping. Hata ni vizuri alale ndio nimalize ku edit that video I was editing because it needs to go up today. Si mnataka videos back to back. We want videos back to back. Let me go and do that. Hey, uji ni moto, kitambo ipoe. Meanwhile nikingojenga uji ipoe, wacha nikule. My fave, some watermelons. Hizi pia zimetoka kwa fridge. So nangojea zitoe heat kidogo. Nywele yangu ni mbaya. Hata nikiweka headband sasa na nywele yangu ni mbaya. But because of nimepump breast milk, nataka tu nifunze house girl wangu tu kupea mtoto hiyo breast milk. Then nikimbia haraka niende nitengeneze nywele. Because what is this? What the hell is this? What is this? Hata sasa hii ni nini? But ninaoshanga. But now I want them to get done. I really want them to get done in as much as nazioshanga. Hey, hapana. This one. Breakfast, baby woke up kitambo. She's just playing by herself. As long as her skin ginger, she's just chilling. Let me show you. But I'm about to breastfeed her, then now start going about whatever we have to do today. Yeah, so that's usually our routine. Feed, burp, change, soothe to sleep. Feed, burp, change, soothe to sleep. Even to every other time. And maybe play with her. And then maybe shower. Vitu kama hizo. So yeah, that's when I'm feed. She's probably hungry because it's now 9:30 and she fed at around 7:30 huko. Yeah. Fungua hapo. Tutoe hizo maziwa. Karibia tu hata utaonekana bado hizo onekana. So unaona vile kamera unaona vile na nini? So huwezi onekana. Haya, toa tu zote. Nikwambie. Fridge sijui nitai defrost siku gani ice itoke. Ile siku nilikuwa najaribu but ikatoka tu kidogo. Haya, sasa hizi maziwa zenye tutazifanya ndio before umchemshie. Haya, sasa hapa nimeandika age ya mtoto. Haya, hapa ni date na time yenye nilipump. Time yenye nimepump nimeweka kwa nini. Na hapa ni so this girl has only napped for an hour. Ni 11:09 sai. She slept at exactly 11:08 hapo. She's breastfed but there's still extra milk that I want to pump out. Naona ikiendelea ku leak, so I don't need to go to waste. Na sasa siwezi mbap nikipump at the same time. This is another way I normally bap. Acha nionyeshe. So I placed the nursing pillow here. Then I placed like a blanket or like this is that her sleeping bag that she was wearing at night. So anafanya nini? Anakaa hapa. Gas inatoka. Anakaa hapo. Gas inatoka. So this is what I've been able to pump, like about 90 mls. Unaona, imefika 90. So tuna measure 5 cups of hizi 5. So tablespoons za sukari tunaweka 5. Salt tunaweka a teaspoon. Kuna cinnamon na macadamia naweka 1.5 teaspoon. Wai hata babake nikuja the right time. Niko shamba tu mtoto atanipea nafasi saa ngapi nikuje nipike mandazi yake. So una mix kwanza hizo ingredients zote vizuri kwanza. Haupimi, unaweka tu kwanza, but sisi tunaweka mingi sana. Unaweka ni such a manner that ukimix unasikia unaona kama ina form vitu kama hizi breadcrumbs hivi. So una mix mpaka inakaa kama breadcrumbs. Unaona inakaa kama iko na haikai fine vile unga wao inakaa iko fine. Unaona kama breadcrumbs hivi. Maji tunaweka 1.5 cups of hii bado tulipima nayo unga. So tunaweka hii 1 kwanza. Tunamix kwanza. So unajua dough yako iko poa wakati hakuna hata kitu tunastik kwa besheni nani. Sio bado ni ile maji moja. Maji 1.5. Maji tunaweka. Correct. So pia tu ni kama chapati. Wakati tunamalizia kukanda pia unaweka mafuta. During kukanda na wakati tunaenda kumalizia kukanda. Tunaona nimeweka pointisha na kukanda na so dough ya mandazi inafaa kuwa a bit more stickier than chapati. Chapati unajua ni ngumu kidogo. But ya mandazi inafaa kuwa a bit more stickier but haistick kwa mikono. Alafu hata hii mkono sikuwa nimeshika unga yote ama nini. I just stick totally kwa even this other hand. Kumaanisha dough iko poa sana. Kumaanisha the dough is really good.
Sasa unaweka
1.5 ama 2 iko tu sawa. Yeah, depend na the amount of flavor mtu anataka. So hivi iko sawa. So tunaweka hapa juu ni self rising, ita rise peke yake. Unga ilikuwa self rising so. Kama ingekuwa self rising tungeweka yeast. So unaweza funika na ile ni hebu leta ni kubwa tuone kama itafunika hapa vizuri. Hivyo iko sawa. So normally inakaanga hata ukiamua inaweza ka overnight tupike kesho asubuhi ama ike 30 minutes ama however long bado itakuwa tu sawa. Yaani bora tu ifute. So hivyo iko sawa. Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Nerea Atieno. Welcome to this beautiful warm space. To everyone else who has tuned in, my regular viewers, new viewers, casual viewers who do not like to subscribe, welcome still. Thank you for tuning in. So guess what? We're already a month in. Imagine how fast time flies. So baby already turned a month old like a few weeks ago, but today is when I'm shooting. Ah, you're burping, good girl. So guys, I was doing a mini photo shoot just here on my bed to celebrate her at 1 month. You know, those pictures, I'm going to post them on Instagram. If you haven't followed me there already, go and follow me. My handle is at Nerea_Atieno. So I was telling you, I didn't get to record that bit of it, but she was crying. She analia na tunafanya photoshoot ya kitanda. So what if she gets older, like a year old, to a point where now want to go and do a shoot at a studio? Si atalia kweli kweli, kama mama 1 month analia kweli kweli. But even today, as I'm shooting, celebrating her at 1 month, alishapita 1 month kitambo kidogo. I just hadn't celebrated her. I thought I should just do like something little, you know, just within my capacity. So that is what we could do. That is what we have done, and I will show you how this place looks like around this place. Just before I received the cake, nilikuwa nimepanga hii place, it looked so orderly. I don't know if I should show you. If you have a child, your house can turn from neat to messy, from 100 to 0 within very few seconds. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Sasa vitu ziko huko kwa bed, vitu ziko huko, as in things are just scattered. I don't know if it's visible, but things are just scattered. But that is that. So she's fed. I think she was just fussy because she was hungry. That cake tastes really good, and I got the cake from Cakes by Ruth. I'll tag her here so that you can go and follow her on Instagram and make your purchases. The cake, the flavor was vanilla and cookies. No, vanilla and cookies. Yeah, vanilla and Oreo. Vitu kama hiyo. And it tastes so good. It tastes so good. I don't know why I didn't discover her when I wanted to do the gender reveal, because as I told you guys earlier, the gender reveal cake guys walini fail vibaya sana. I wish I met this one earlier. She sold me on the first try. She has sold me. I'm sold. That is that. I just want to hold this one this way for quite some time, maziwa ishuke, so that nimweke alale hapo. You see, if you're shooting videos with the infants, children under 2 years, under 3 years, they're the ones that control you. Unaweza kuwa umepanga, now I'm going to shoot this way, but they decide that is when they want to feed, that is when they want to cry, that is when they want to, that is when they have poo-pooed, and now you have to change them immediately. So like, you will just go according to when you wanna kupeleka. Are you asleep? Are you asleep, baby? See, this is what I'm telling you about. But it's quite disorderly. So she's asleep. Acha nimweke alale hapo sasa. Katika kitanda yake. I want to let you guys in on a couple of things I've learned this past 1 month. Where do I even start from? So first of all, my experience the past 1 month has not been bad because I have not had a colicky baby. She hasn't had gas. I came to learn that colic is not only caused by ati gas kwa tumbo. It also comes about when the digestive system of the infant is immature. So it's not only gas, it's mtoto kila saa kuna gas. Digestive system yake can also just be having an issue. And it takes time for it to, mature kidogo, at least isikue. I know you get what I'm saying. So yeah, colic is brought about by not just gas. So I'm glad that I don't have a colicky baby. And I hope I hope it will not develop. Yeah, of course it will not. I don't think it will develop. If the first month is already over and she's not had it, I don't think it's going to develop. We've also both adjusted well to routines, but we've not gotten onto like a routine, let's say like a sleep routine or we've not gotten a pattern yet because they take time to adjust. They don't know the difference between day and night. So it takes a bit of time for them to adjust even to a sleep routine or sleep, shower, feed routine. But so far so good. I want to train her as early as now. If you haven't watched the previous video, I'll show you guys what a typical night looks like for us. And that is mostly how most nights look like. She takes long before she takes the first nap. Before she first sleep at night, and I take a bit of time. She fasts around, she gets sleepy mapema, but she starts fighting it. So the cycle just continues, feeding her, burping her, walking her around the house, then putting her back to sleep. She wakes up again. Yeah. So infants mostly are light sleepers. Before they get into deep sleep, there's something called REM sleep. So they take a bit of time on REM sleep before they actually fall asleep kabisa. But for my daughter, immediately she sleeps at 12 or 12:30. That is how I also get to rest. She only wakes up about 2 to 3 times to feed, and once I feed and burp her, I don't have to walk around tena sijui kumbembeleza kumweka tena lale. Once she wakes up, that is it. Once she wakes up, feeds, burps and sleeps, that is it. So I get to sleep for 6 to 8 hours. Imagine a new mama anasema nalala 6 to 8 hours. Hiyo ni unbelievable. The 6 to 8 hours come about when I sleep for 6 hours at night. Then maybe 2 hours during the day, just nap with her maybe during the afternoon or during the evening. So I make sure I normally nap in the evening because I know that it takes long for her to sleep. She usually sleeps very well in the afternoon. Now sometimes she wakes up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So if she wakes up at around that time, she's definitely going to close her eyes again at 12. midnight. And when she closes her eyes, analala vizuri. During the day, she also sleeps well. But sometimes, you know, especially where we're at currently, she's going through something called a growth spurt. So a growth spurt is whereby like they're growing rapidly or developing rapidly, and they're discovering new things. Say they've discovered the hands, Ama may discover just something. So like yesterday, she stayed awake for most of the day, like she was just awake. I don't know what she had discovered. Okay, another thing that I've learned with her is that if she has gas, she won't sleep properly. She'll just keep grunting in her sleep. Na atashinda kiamka. Ata kilala heavily, in between her sleep, she'll be waking up. So if you want your baby to take longer naps, you need to bath them properly. You need to like toy gas. To me, use all methods to like make sure you get rid of your gas. Whether it's bicycle rides, whether ni unafanya sijui, whatever. All those things you normally see on the internet. Try all those things before you put your baby to sleep. So I normally try kumtoa gas before I put her to, actually before she feeds. Namtoa gas, then I feed, then anabap. Say like right now she's napping. So what I'm going to do when she wakes up is nikiona kama tumbo yake imefura, because akiwa na gas you can clearly see. What I'm going to do first is changing her diaper, kumtoa gas, then kumfeed, then kumbap. Then after that I might put her down again and she will sleep again, ama atacheza tu peke yake actually. Another tip to make your baby sleep longer, make sure you don't underdress them or overdress them. Kwanza, especially overdressing them makes them feel hot and uncomfortable. So you want your baby to have good sleep, don't overdress them. Like depending on the temperature of your room. If your room is cold, like it's good to have a mercury thermometer, or like niko na thermometer hata sijui iko wapi sasa, kama imepotea sijui iko wapi. But room yenye mtoto ako ndani should always be between 22 to 24 degrees. Yeah. So if your room is cold, like get a heater. But me, my room temperature, room temperature is usually just that range. So I'm a bit lucky. So you don't overdress her. Like right when she wakes up, nitakuonyesha how I dressed her when she was sleeping. Yeah, she just wore like a onesie, a long sleeved onesie, a pair of trousers, socks, and a sleeping bag. Just that. Na vile ilifika asubuhi around 6 a.m. when she woke up, nilitoa her sleeping bag. So she's sleeping. Right now she's just sleeping with the onesie and the trouser on, and she's good. And that's why she's also slept longer, because we woke up, I changed her, fed her, bathed her, put her to bask in the sun, and she slept from what time? From actually 8:30 to 11. I'm going to wake her up. She needs to wake up now. Unaona, it's 11:01. She needs to wake up. So those are the things that I'm practicing to make my work easier. Then another major thing that I came to learn when I was pregnant. Okay, not when I was pregnant, now when I already had the baby. You see, when you're pregnant, or even if you're not pregnant, or even if you that is viewing me, unaona huku nje videos watu wakisema vile how horrible motherhood is, how terrible it is, how tough newborn stage is. Like, people have a lot to say based on their experiences. But what I've come to learn is that the experience will not be your experience. All the things I was told that would happen to me has just happened. Or your baby will do this. Or if you eat this, you'll have a colicky baby. Or if you do this, sijui nini itafanyika. I know. My experience has not been like what people put it out here. So for instance, as for me, nilikuwa naambiwa like if you eat beans, your baby will develop gas. If you eat oranges, sijui atakuwa colicky, atakuwa na gas. She's waking up gradually. But that has not been the case for me. I love to eat beans. But let me tell you, this just depends with you and your baby. So me, I love to eat beans, and my baby had a developed gas, ama kulia yo sana juu ya beans. And also when I was getting into motherhood, I got into motherhood thinking of the worst, that now everything is gonna be like difficult. Everything is just gonna be difficult for me because, hey, what you people are saying here on the internet, not you people, like what people are saying on the internet. I got into it thinking of the worst. I thought that my baby will be crying all the time, like I will not be sleeping, because most people say that they don't sleep at night. You will have sleepless nights. I'm sleeping well at night. You can't, hey. Nikikwambia let's say I had an 8 to 5. Unaona ningekuwa na 8 to 5. I'll still be clocking in at work and like coming out feeling energetic. Because I get 6 hours of sleep at night. If not 6, at least 4. At least 4. And 4 hours of sleep is enough for me at night. My baby does not cry at night. Ile kulia tu hapana. You see, she cries maybe when she's waking up like this, or like when she's hungry. If you like hear her cry sana, akona njaa, I'll have to feed her first. So I've not had a horrible experience, Mimi. Acha nimchukue. Hi mama. Hi baby. Hey. Ooh, how are you, baby? How are you, mommy? Hey, you've woken up. I know you're very hungry. I want to change you first. Then I feed you. Say hi to our viewers. Unaona kona pacha hapa hivi. Analala na huku sana. Akiangalia juu na kitantan so. Akona kapatch, but she has a lot of hair. She has a lot of hair. Hizi ni jeans za baba yake sana sana. Na pia aki akona ako bald. Aki mami sikuwa nimekuona guy. Ui. Oh, ndio nywele imekava we. Kama mama. Hi mama. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Of course you are. But ametulia tu. Atachoka nikimbeba hivi but nambeba tu minwele. I shoot a snippet. So, just know that if you're expectant, don't listen to people sana. Alafu, just always be positive. Like, in as much as people say that, share a lot of negative things or like, don't put that in, like, don't allow it to get into you. Like, just be assertive that everything will work out for you perfectly. Okay? This is especially for expectant moms because now, most of the things watu wanasema hapa nje zinakusikia. At a childbirth, just be assertive that you're going to have a positive childbirth and a quick healing journey. Hata wanafanya watu waja get into it, wanaogopa. Maybe someone would like to be a mother in future. But the things people are saying out here zinawasikia. Of course, there are potential risks. I'm not disputing that. Kuna potential risks and everything. But you just have to be positive. Like it's all in the mind. It's all in your mind, actually. And this applies to like all aspects of life. Watu husema hii ni ngumu, hii ita work out. Wewe si ujaribu uone kama ita work out for you. Ita work out. Ita work out. So be positive. Just be positive. Alafu, have I experienced postpartum depression so far? No. I have not experienced postpartum depression because I'm positive. I have a positive mindset towards everything. I'm eating well. I'm not going through anything. Like, I come in. So, assertiveness is carrying me through this postpartum journey well. Yeah. And I'm still hopeful that everything will work out well for me during this period. Yeah, na kila kitu itakuwa tu sawa. It's that simple. If you're entering postpartum phase, what you need is support. You have to kubeba kwa mabega. Hey, kamama. You just want to feed. So let me feed her, then you come back. So ako fast juu kanataka nasikia njaa kutoka ameamka. Finally, the boss is well fed and is now, just burping. She's burped already, so I'm just placing her here for a couple of minutes as the milk inashuka chini so that she doesn't have spit ups. So what I haven't also talked about is my experience with breastfeeding. Just as I've told you initially, I thought breastfeeding was going to be hell. Like the way mothers say that breastfeeding even puts them into, or even like leads them to having postpartum depression. That hasn't been the case for me. Akina nanipigia simu sai. Sasa just when I've resumed the video. Okay, so what was I saying? I haven't had a bad experience with breastfeeding. I'm currently breastfeeding exclusively. So I'm planning to do that up to maybe when she's 6 months. Breastfeeding was painful the first week, but since then it's not painful. And sometimes you can get sore because they breastfeed a lot or like they just stay there to suit themselves, So what you do is like make sure you have a nipple cream. Yeah. And when you've pumped, you can now have the nipple cream on, and like feed them your milk express as you like wait for some time for the soreness to disappear when you have the nipple cream on, because of course you can't breastfeed ukiona the nipple cream, you have to wash it off. So you want to stay with the nipple cream on for like maybe even 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours after you've fed her and pumped out the milk completely. And by the time you're washing it off, the soreness will have already gone away. Yes, so that is my experience with breastfeeding. It's not bad. It's not something I don't like to do. What I'm finding hard to do kidogo, or not hard, like lazy, ama nisemeaje? How do I put it? I don't like pumping all the time, but I just have to, because sometimes she's fed, she's full, and there's still milk, and I still feel like if there's milk like imejaa, you feel kuna venye una feel kama maziwa imejaa, and it cannot continue staying there, so you just have to pump out. Yeah, I'm a bit lazy. I cannot say I don't like. I'm a bit lazy kidogo too when it comes to and that's why I said I think I'll get the wearable pump, so that hata hiyo time nasikia niko lazy, sijisiki kupump, I just place them, then me I just go about whatever I'm doing. Yeah, did I also mention that like having help makes your work easy? Like if you're only taking care of the baby, like the first 3 months, if you're only taking care of the baby peke, if that is the only thing you're doing, then it will make your postpartum experience, at least it'll make postpartum experience yako ikuwe poa. But say if you're taking care of the baby and you're still worrying about other things like sijui work, sijui house chores, sijui nini. As for me, at least house chores are handled by my house help, and I handle everything concerning the baby well except laundry, but everything else, feeding her, changing nini, hizo ni mimi, of course, everything. She only fed her once while I was away, na alikubali kufeed vizuri, and that day my mom was around, so yeah, I was not quite worried. And that is 1 month for us. We are good. Kenye tu iliapia kwa mtoto this 1 month is just rashes, and they've cleared out juu nimekuwa nikimsoak kwa breast milk. Yeah, nothing else, like there's nothing else complicated. I can't say I'm having a horrible experience. Hapana. Let me tell you, and I think God amepea mothers grace, because sometimes you just be surviving on like 3 hours of sleep. As in, if you get at 3 hours, sometimes unafeel uko energy. Like as long as you just get rest. What drives people into depression most is not getting help, not getting enough rest, and a baby that is constantly crying. So as long as you're getting enough rest, you're getting enough help, or even at least some help, and you don't have a cry baby, you're good. And you're not like you guys you're not in and out of the hospital each and every other time. You'll be good. And she's become heavy, okay? She's gained a lot of weight, which is good. Whew. So right now I just want to put her lale hapa. Hii nywele yako igrow juu mimi kama mama yako nitakuja kukushuka. Lazima nikushuke nywele. I can't wait to see how she'll look like na nywele sasa mingi, like na nywele refu. So I want to put her to sleep here. So this is the sleeping bag she had on. She has other sleeping bags, guys. Msidhani ana zingine. Hii ilikuwa kwa last vlog na kwa hii vlog tena, but she has others. But she outgrow the newborn sleeping bags she has. Juu amekuwa mrefu. She's a tall baby. She was just a big baby generally. Alizaliwa tu, ni huyu mtoto ni mkubwa tu, in short. Yeah. Aki ni mzito, ameachilia weight yote. Acha nimweke hapa alale. Before nimweke alale, another thing I learned that I didn't mention on the previous vlog as I was reviewing baby and mommy items I got. You see this pair of trousers? Unaona vile iko, its waistband is like elastic. Vizuri. Not elastic, like it's spacious. Sijui nisemeaje, like iko na space mob. So this is how babies' trousers zinafaa kukua, because babies do not have flat tummies. So another mistake I made while shopping, but this I didn't know. The trousers I bought, all the trousers I bought, the 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12. Their waistbands ziko ndogo. okay, not all of them, but most of them. So like this one that she's wearing, this is what is suitable for infants. You see this? Imemshika waist but haijamfinya. So all the rest, like only 3 trousers. Akona 3 trousers zenye waistbands zao zinakaa hivi. So the rest of the other trousers, waist zao ni konde. Let me show you. Let me weka halale, then uonyeshe vile hizo trousers zingine zinakaa. Alafu wale walikuwa wananiambia, kuna mtu alikotokea kwa video nyingine kuniambia, your sound is poor, where is your microphone? Aki microphone yangu ilipotea nikienda hosi, and today that si leo mnaona na shoot na microphone. Aki ilipotea. Aki I was so stressed. Usijaribu kupotea tena wewe, sawa? Sijashikwa na stress hiyo. Like every morning I used to wake up to look for it. Like this one is a 3 to 6 month trouser. And this one near 0 to 3 months. But let me show you the difference. So this one near 3 to 6 months. This one near 0 to 3 months. You see this one has a more elastic band. This one. And near 0 to 3 months, 9 near 3 to 6. I can even show you it's written inside here 3 to 6 months. So this year 3 to 6 months already cannot fit her. But here 0 to 3 months still fits her because the band on the waist is wide. So make sure while you're buying baby trousers, the band is wide. Hii band iko wide. Another example is this. You see how wide this band is. So this one here, let me see if it's written. But even, okay, it's written here. So in here 0 to 3 months. And this one here, 3 to 6 months. Are you seeing here 0 to 3 months? Its waist is wider. Now 3 to 6 months, the waist is slim. So this already does not fit her. Imagine imtoshe akivaa inamfinya waist. And baby shops, hata nikishika hivi, it's not even stretching hivyo sana. I don't know what I'll do with these trousers because there are a couple of trousers. Juu nilibuy 0 to 3 months, I bought a few. Hizi nilibuy from kwa shop. Mtumba ni hizi actually their waist ziko elastic vizuri. So haki shops. Mbona mnatudanganya? So I don't know what I'll do. Though hizi trousers zinamshinda na kwanza urefu yao, their length is what fits 3 to 6 month babies, but not their waists. It's their length. But for this one, the length na waist. So I don't know what I'll do to the waists. I don't know if I'll just try to cut them and cut the band so that it can be less elastic because she has to wear them because there are many. Like I bought especially sana za 3 to 9 months, 9, 12. Na zote waist zao ziko konde. I have to do something about them. So that is that. I don't know if I've left anything out regarding my experience this past 1 month, but if there's something I've not mentioned, of course I'll mention in the next clip or just I'll just mention as soon as I remember. Yeah, I want you guys to like learn and grasp these things. For those who are almost there, for those who are anticipating to be there in future, for those who are just watching for entertainment purposes, at least you're learning. Unajua, maybe unaweza funza sister yako, maybe yeah, from the few insights you're picking from here on the internet. So you see, like right now, sina shoot videos za hizi matroza. Oneni amelala. She went right back to sleep kabisa. So that is what I mean nikiwaambia that mchana analala vizuri. Then another thing maybe you might ask is if I'm struggling with maybe my current identity, because of course if you have a child, there is like a bit of identity shift. Happens almost for everyone. Like a lot of things change, including your body and stuff. So like maybe unaweza kuwa unajiangalia kwa kioo, you're looking at yourself at the mirror and now you're not what you used to look like before you had the baby or before pregnancy. So I'm not quite worried about anything, Mimi. Not even my weight. I've seen people tell me on TikTok, funga tumbo, oh tumbo yako ni kubwa, oh nini, wacha tu iko kubwa for now. What matters most now is if the baby is getting enough from me, and for the baby to get enough from me, I really have to be eating well. Well, I try to eat for 1, drink for 2, and what else? Yeah, so that is really not my concern. Nifunge tumbo, then turudi hospitali tufungwe stitches. Where I don't even want to imagine the pain I felt after ile anesthesia iliwear off. Sijasahau. And then there's this thing of CS moms not being considered as moms. If you're pregnant, don't worry. Hata kitu you end up ufanyiwe CS, let nobody shame you for choosing for having a C-section done, or even if you're just choosing it because that is what you want to do. Let nobody shame you for choosing CS, telling you that if you did CS you're not a woman enough or you're not a mother enough. So if I'm not a mother, huyu mtu anatoa hapa sauti ni nani? If I'm not a mother, huyu anatoa hapa sauti ni nani? So whether umezaa na CS ama SVD, you are still a mother. You're still a mother. Ama nani ananyonyesha mtoto si ni wewe? Yeah. So a lot of people will have a lot of opinions on decisions you decide to make for yourself. But ukichoose to worry about them, hiyo ni shauri yako, because hata wewe sasa why are you worrying? So I know people are used to my pre-pregnancy size, which was like petite because I was petite, but I'm not going to succumb to the pressure of snapping back immediately. The weight will go gradually. Si tuko na nyinyi hapa, mtaona tu. I will shed it just gradually, but I will not fall into the pressure ya kukuwa na stress about my current weight. That is not even my concern size. Sai concern yangu ni kama maziwa inatosha, mental health yangu iko sawa. Like if I'm okay, the baby will be okay. I have to be doing well as a mother in all aspects for the child to get, like, I want the child to get the best out of me, her mother. So yeah, I will not fall into the pressure of getting a flash tummy because people were used to my previous body. I will go back there, but gradually. Yes, guys, and that said, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching up to the end. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on any new uploads. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, guys. Bye-bye.